Welcome to day 70 of your 75 Days No Gambling Challenge. Today we're going to focus on a topic that can truly define the next chapter of your life: advanced habit mastery. By this point in your journey, you've already developed foundational habits to resist gambling, manage your finances, and strengthen your emotional control. You've practiced discipline, mindfulness, and reflection, but now it's time to elevate your habits. Take them from basic survival tools to high-performance routines that shape every area of your life. Mastering habits is not just about consistency. It's about designing your life so that your environment, your decisions, and your actions naturally support your highest self. Let's start by understanding why habit mastery is crucial. Habits are the invisible architecture of our lives. They're the patterns that guide our actions when our conscious mind is distracted, stressed, or tired. Early in recovery, you relied heavily on willpower to resist urges. That's necessary at first, but willpower alone is finite. It can wear out under stress, fatigue, or emotional pressure. Advanced habit mastery shifts the weight from willpower to systems. Instead of relying on sheer determination every time a temptation arises, you create routines, structures, and environmental cues that make it almost impossible to fail. In short, you make success automatic and relapse increasingly unlikely. The first principle of advanced habit mastery is habit stacking. Habit stacking means linking a new, positive habit to an existing routine. For example, if you already make coffee every morning, attach a 5-minute journaling session or a short meditation to that ritual. If you exercise after work, immediately follow it with reviewing your finances or planning your next day. By anchoring new habits to existing ones, you reduce friction and make them easier to perform consistently. Think about your day in sequences. What you already do naturally can become the launch pad for your most transformative actions. Another critical element is habit tracking. One of the reasons people struggle to maintain new routines is that progress feels invisible. Advanced habit mastery relies on visibility. Use a habit tracker, a notebook, or an app to record your actions daily. Track everything that reinforces your recovery and growth: journaling, exercising, financial planning, meditation, healthy social interactions, or even abstaining from gambling triggers. Seeing your streaks grow creates motivation, reinforces identity, and provides a sense of accomplishment. Each tick mark is not just a record, it's proof that you are the person you've committed to becoming. Next, let's talk about environmental design. Your surroundings play a massive role in shaping your behavior, whether you realize it or not. Every cue in your environment can either support your habits or sabotage them. Remove triggers, apps, websites, people, or places that tempt you to gamble. Replace them with cues that promote growth: inspirational quotes, a vision board, reminders of your financial goals, or spaces designated for focused work, exercise, or reflection. When you design your environment to favor your desired habits, you reduce the energy required to make the right choice. Success becomes easier because your surroundings do the work for you. Another aspect of habit mastery is deliberate reflection. Each day, take time to review your habits. What went well, what challenges you faced, and what you can improve. Ask yourself, did my habits today reflect the person I want to be? Did I act in alignment with my vision, my identity, and my goals? If not, what small adjustments can I make tomorrow? Reflection is not about judgment. It's about fine-tuning your system. Even small changes, when applied consistently, compound into life-changing results over time. Now let's address triggers and how they interact with habit mastery. Triggers are inevitable, and advanced habit mastery prepares you to respond to them automatically. Create specific replacement behaviors for every situation that previously led to gambling. For instance, if boredom used to lead you to bet, develop a pre-planned activity like reading, exercising, or connecting with a supportive friend. If stress triggered gambling, practice deep breathing, mindfulness, or journaling. By establishing these automatic responses, you reduce the likelihood of relapse and strengthen your identity as someone who does not gamble. Consistency is key, but flexibility is also necessary. Life will throw unexpected challenges at you: stressful events, emotional turbulence, or social pressures. Advanced habit mastery is not about rigid perfection. It's about designing a system resilient enough to withstand setbacks. When you falter, don't panic or feel shame. Instead, analyze what went wrong, adjust your system, and recommit immediately. Each recovery, each adjustment is part of mastering habits at the highest level. Today, I want you to take a concrete action. Review your current habits and identify 3 areas where you can implement habit stacking. Improve tracking or redesign your environment. Write them down and commit to executing them daily. For instance, if financial planning is inconsistent, attach it to a daily routine you already do. If meditation is sporadic, stack it with a morning or evening ritual. If triggers remain a problem, redesign your space or develop a clear response plan. The key is deliberate, intentional improvement in the way your habits function. Remember, habit mastery is about identity reinforcement. Every habit you build reinforces the story you tell yourself about who you are. When you consistently act as a disciplined, intentional, and empowered person, your identity and your actions align perfectly. The old you, the gambler, the person driven by impulse, is left behind not just by willpower, but by a life structured to support growth, clarity, and freedom. Finally, understand that advanced habit mastery is a lifelong practice. This is not a temporary fix or a short-term solution. The systems and routines you establish now will carry you far beyond this 75 days challenge. They will shape your responses, your decisions, and your life for years to come. By mastering habits, you are creating the conditions for freedom, wealth, emotional stability, and personal growth to flourish effortlessly. So today, commit fully to advanced habit mastery. Stack your habits intentionally. Track them diligently. Design your environment for success. Replace triggers with automatic positive responses and reflect daily. Each step is a brick in the foundation of the empowered, free, unstoppable version of yourself. Remember, you are not merely resisting gambling. You are constructing a life so aligned with your values and vision that gambling no longer has any place in it. You're building momentum, systems, and habits that will carry you far into your future. Embrace this power, practice it deliberately, and watch as your life transforms into one of consistent, unstoppable growth. Your habits define you. Master them, and you master your destiny.